everybody, my name is Kylie. My channel is Soarin' with Kylie, and before I go into my first video, I just wanted to say that I named it that because my favorite ride at Disney World has always been Soarin'. So with that said, I'm gonna do the DCP tag / a location reveal because I leave for my program, the fall 2018 program, in 2 days. So here we go. Number one, how did you hear about the program? I heard about the program from, well, I knew that I always wanted to work at Disney and that it was always something that I wanted to do. And then I was on a tour of my college, University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire, and I knew I wanted to go to the college, so I was really just there because my parents wanted me to go and see the campus, and I'd never had an official tour. I always knew I wanted to go there. But then I was walking through the library on the tour, and there was a poster on one of the bulletin boards that said the Disney College program, and I was like, that's what I want to do. And then my freshman year I asked my advisor about it, and she said, you can't really do it when you're in the education program, so you either have to do it before and it'll set you back, or you have to wait until after you graduate. And so I decided to wait until after I graduated. So that's why I'm doing it now. I graduated in May. So that's how I heard about the program. Number two is, how was the interview process? And for me, the interview process was, it was kind of on a stressful day. I had lost my keys to my house, so I had to go to the locksmith, and they told me that I needed my landlord to send in a request for a new key, and he hadn't done that yet, so I had to wait still, and I just got back in my car and I was like, all right, interview's in 20 minutes. Let's go home and feel better about the day. But it helped that I told my kids that I was student teaching about it, and they were so excited for me. But I applied and did the web-based interview, and everything went well, and didn't have to wait. I think I got it the same day I applied, and it was luckily a snow day, so I didn't have to come home from school and worry about that. And then I scheduled my interview for, I think, the Thursday following when applications came out. So it was a really quick turnaround, which was awesome because then I just had to wait, and being a student teacher was a lot to occupy my time, and I didn't have to just like sit around and wait for it to happen. I was very busy in the meantime. Question number 3 is, where were you when you found out? And I was sitting in the living room with my 7 roommates, and we were watching a movie or something on TV, and it was like 9:30 at night, and I checked my emails, and there was an email there from Disney, and I opened it, and I think it was on Valentine's Day, because or the day before Valentine's Day, because I was filling out Valentines for my students, and when I found out, and so my roommates were super excited for me, and it was nice because they were all there and were really happy for me to celebrate. Number 4, what is your role or preferred roles? So I got quick service, food and beverage, and I really wanted children's activities, but I knew that was a long shot. I also talked in my interview a lot about attractions, but I figured, since I have a lot of experience working concessions like by myself, and so I figured that that's what I would get because I talked about that a lot in my interview. And then I also really wanted to do Photo Pass, but that was also a long shot, so I really was open to a lot of things in merchandise. They were all options for me. My role that I got for within quick service is at Epcot for festivals, which I'm super excited about because if you didn't know, I studied abroad in Spain for a semester, and then I got to travel through Europe, which was so fun, and I'm so excited to be in Epcot for food and wine because of all the different countries in the World Showcase that are selling food from places that I've been. It's so fun, and then if I get to stay for Festival of the Holidays, that would be amazing because I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. So yeah. Number 5 is, how did you find your roommates and how many did you want? And I found my roommates on Facebook. I think I waited until after I got accepted to post a roommate survey, but there were a lot of people posting beforehand, and then some of my roommates I found, like, we bonded over being a morning person and a page where there weren't very many morning people. And then one of them, she lives in Montana, and my uncle lives in Montana, and she was also a teacher, so we bonded over that. So there's just a lot of ways that I met people on Facebook, and there will be 8 of us, hopefully. We all got the same complex on our itinerary, and so hopefully we'll all be in the same apartment. Number 6 is, what are you going to miss in the program? I think I'm going to miss everything about home. I will miss my family and my friends because they all graduated already, so now everybody's off doing their own thing, so I think I would miss them anyway, even if I wasn't leaving. I will miss my house and my city and everything. What's your favorite Disney park? It's Epcot, so I'm so glad that I got placed there. It's just awesome that that's where I got placed, because I don't think I said anything about that in my phone interview, so I'm just so happy with my placement. Number 8 is the first thing you want to do when you get there. And I think the first thing that we're planning on doing is going to the Polynesian and getting Dole Whips with my roommates. So I'm super excited for that, and then just to meet everybody and make a lot of new friends and spend time with them in parks and in Orlando. Number 9, what is number 1 on your bucket list? And I made a bucket list, but it's really long, and it was just kind of a lot of different things that I wanted to do. So I would say, well, one of the things on my bucket list was to vlog, and so hopefully I'll be able to continue that through my program. I really want to do the 4-park challenge, not necessarily like in a specific way, but I want to go to all 4 parks, and I want to complete the passports for Festival of the Art, or Festival of Holidays, and Food and Wine Festival. Those are 2 of my things that I want to do, and go to Dapper Day if that's a possibility while I'm there. And then number 10 is one thing you hope to take away from the program, and I would really hope to take away a lot of good experiences that, first of all, are good experiences with people that I meet down there and that are new friends, and then also that will help me in my future career as a teacher, or that I would be able to find something in my program. I'd really like to do a PI, if there's any that I can find that are applicable to what my major is. So those are some things that I want to take away from the program, other than awesome experiences and super fun times in the park. I don't think I'll be making another video until I get to Florida. So by the time I make my next one, I'll be in Orlando and maybe checking in to my new apartment. So thanks for watching. See ya.